Hi there, this is really just a check-in to say hi. Kathy at the Blue Butterfly, if you haven't seen any of my videos before. Just to mention that I have a new moon reading on offer at the moment, and it's a really good time to have a reading, I think, because people seem to be, from my own experience, from friends, etc., and clients, struggling a little bit with the energies at the moment, because we're in Mercury, good old Mercury retrograde, which has a bad press, and yeah, people do struggle with it. It is a very challenging time in a lot of ways, but it also gives us a chance to kind of check in with ourselves and face the stuff that we need to clear. Sometimes emotions can be a little bit fraught, and sometimes communication can be quite difficult during these periods. Just be aware of it, really. Be aware of your own emotions, and as talking about emotions, as we're coming up to a new moon in Pisces, we are all going to be feeling emotions quite intensely. A combination of that with the Mercury retrograde and people, situations, for example, old relationships, old flames, surfacing again, and some situations that you thought that maybe you kind of got the hang of and have passed through and moved on to the next stage, is coming back again. And then sometimes it's good stuff, it's good memories, so don't be shy of it. You know, if something needs revisiting, maybe it does, and don't, like I said, don't be shy of it. Face it head on. Take the learning that's given, and then move forward. And the great thing is we've got this Pisces new moon, which is very emotional, but is also to do with flow and creativity. It's very feminine, and I can feel the emotions at the moment kind of, yeah, they may be, people get a little bit more emotional, not angry emotional necessarily, although Mercury retrograde stuff can kick that off a bit, just a little bit heightened. So things that would make you sad anyway would make you sadder, or something that wouldn't bother you too much maybe can get you a little bit emotional. And sometimes this is thoughts about the past and past stuff coming up unexpectedly, memories. So the Pisces new moon is giving us a chance now to go forward and to integrate as well all the stuff that Mercury retrograde is kind of given us this time, as it's pressed pause, which Mercury retrograde tends to do. So we feel a bit stuck, but it's not always time to move forward. But with the Pisces new moon, we may feel that in relationships, emotional decisions, that it is time to go forward. Well, what I'm feeling is a lot of people need a bit of guidance at the moment, so I am offering a special new moon in Pisces reading, and this is basically just going to give you some guidance of where we are at the moment, where you are at the moment, what your spirit guides and your angels, etc., and the universe wants to guide you and help you with. If you're feeling a little bit stuck, it can be helpful. If you're indecisive, which is kind of a bit of the energy at the moment as well, it can help with that, and just make you feel a little bit more settled and a little bit more grounded, because at the moment many people are kind of, ooh, you know, everything's a bit tense and a bit up there and out there, basically. These are the cards I'm going to be using. These are the beautiful cards from Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestor deck. For example, the cards are just so beautiful, and I love the messages. So we've got the Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong, because I think people are needing a little bit of courage at the moment. Another one of my favourites here is the Star Ancestor. So this is linking into Egypt and alien connections, pyramids, etc. That's another one of the beautiful cards in here. Many beautiful cards. So I'm offering this reading at the moment, and it's available now. Today is Thursday, and it's available up until Monday of next week. So today is Thursday the 20th, so we are looking at Monday the 24th. That's when it ends at midnight. So if you would like to have a new moon reading, then I'd be very happy to do that for you. Just send an email to myself on my Facebook page on Blue Butterfly, or you can PM me there, and I can do it face to face in my treatment room. I can do it by video link like this, which a lot of my overseas clients do, or I can send by email, whichever is easiest for you. And just before I go, I'm just going to pull a couple of cards and just see what guidance, if you're watching this now, your spirit guides, your spirit team just want to give you around this Mercury retrograde Pisces new moon, challenging energies. So let's just see what we're going to get, if we're going to, yeah, okay. Okay, so we have that one, and I'll just see if we're going to get another one. Yay! Cards are very jumpy at the moment. Okay, so we have the Shaman, trust in higher forces. This is alluding to the fact that you've been here many times before. Anybody that knows me obviously realises that I believe that the soul never dies, and it's made of energy. I work with energy, I'm an energy healer, and I believe that this ball of bright energy that is you does go on into different incarnations and has done. This trust in higher forces is all about the energies around us. Listen to your soul. Your soul is very in tune with angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the universe itself. If you're seeing any signs or symbols of repeating numbers or animals, or you just get that feeling in your gut, this is the time to do this. Trust in that. Don't be pushed into something you don't want to do. There is some energy about that at the moment, of people kind of pushing and pulling each other, and that's the magnetic Mercury retrograde energy. Don't be pushed into that if you don't want to. Trust in higher forces. So if you are kind of the person that's always been the logical one, that doesn't really believe in maybe spirit guides and angels and universal energies, and you're thinking, you might be thinking about changing your opinion, then watch out, because I have a feeling there are some people watching this who really want to, one or the other, either completely shy away but are vaguely interested, or they would like to have more guidance. Well, a lot of people are waking up to this way of life and this connection to our ancestors, which is within, around, in front, behind, in our past, in our future, and I think you may be one of those. So keep an eye open for that. They're coming to get you in a good way. And also the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is harness mystic power. Okay, so these two combined, this again alludes to the fact that a lot of people at the moment are waking up to our connection with ancestral energies, going back to Egypt and ancient Egypt, pre-ancient Egypt history, Sumeria, etc., and before. And if you are feeling that you are getting that kind of energy at the moment and becoming more interested in this and wanting to know more about it, then I suggest you research it. And again, if you are seeing signs or symbols, this card itself shows you anything that's shouting at you, for example the macabre that we have there, then I would suggest that, or the Ankh, Egyptian symbols, cats, I would suggest that you start looking into this side of things. yeah, these cards are all about people waking up at the moment, waking up to the energies that are around us, that have always been around us, waking up to our ancient birthright, and waking up to the fact that the way we live life at the moment is maybe not the way it's meant to be, and listening to their souls and trusting in what feels right. This new moon is going to be one of those which digs deep emotionally. So if you would like a more detailed reading, a more personal reading for you yourself, then please do contact me, and I will put all that detail in the description box underneath this video. If you'd like to contact me, that would be great. My name's Kathy, and I'm also known as the Blue Butterfly, and it's been absolutely amazing speaking to you. Happy new moon. Speak again soon.